Okay, I have no idea if y'all are turned on. Say some things.
Hi, this is me
Something.
saying some things.
Yay, that worked. All right.
Speaking and talking.
Okay, we're going to try. Hopefully the internet does not go bad on us again. I got to figure out what's going on with that, but hopefully we'll keep going. And how's everybody doing?
Doing great.
Good.
Fantastic.
I was
Welcome.
just listening to myself talk through your stream and trying to figure out where my voice was coming from. And
I'm glad somebody's
I
listening
should
to you.
pull that up.
Yeah, welcome. This is Dawn
Finally.
of the Necromancer. And we we were on a break during the break, and we are back. And so before we kind of do any recaps and all that, why don't we introduce ourselves? Jeff, you want to start?
hello, I am Jeff Adam. I have started streaming again, but more importantly, I am the Dungeon Master for Dice and Dreary. And new episodes come out every other Wednesday for that. It's reaching the exciting conclusion of our years-long Curse of Strahd campaign.
Yes, it's very exciting. In our in our recording, we have entered Ravenloft, and we're not going to try to escape again. Rave.
I don't believe you.
I am Ravenant. In said Dice and Jury podcast, I play Sprocket, and I completely disagree with the sentiment that we might not try to escape the castle again. Other than that, I'm a woodworker. I don't really stream, but I'm always around.
Yep. And yeah, so it is Jim's friend, welcome. It is just us tonight. And so this could go very, very poorly.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, Jeff is trying to butter me up by it's 22 months sub. That actually might work. Let's get some chocobos in the chat for that one.
It's the small group hype, you know.
Small group
Not
hype.
to one up you, but
28 months. Holy smokes.
28. All right. I got to catch up.
All right. So we are so where we left off. We actually I need to update this, but for the players, I have like a cheat sheet of characters and quests and stuff. And in the small town of Darwich, you now have green check marks by all of the quests. Evelyn had a dream that y'all should go to Highport next. And so that was the plan. But as you were leaving town, you saw the guards building a gallows where, or it might have been, an executioner's block, where they were going to be killing Roxy for her crimes, who is one of the conjoined gnomish twins. And she had been running a long time smuggling operation, and during all of this, a few years ago, she had killed Landrake Murray, who was the town constable. And she has now been discovered, and the Lord Mayor has said that she needed to be executed. What what was going to happen is that they are going to kill her, and then the priest is going to resurrect Moxie. So because Moxie was not guilty of these crimes. So as far as the actual Necromancer plot goes, you did face off against a Necromancer in town and took out his grave golem that was digging up bodies for him to use. But it was made clear that this was not the Necromancer from the book, which you can tell because the Necromancer in the book is a woman, not an old man. This is how you know things in Dungeons and Dragons. You look at the book cover.
Mm-hmm. I suspected as such.
And so,
Artilicus
Always
is
the ladies.
fine deduction.
Artilicus and Sigurd stand with Gabriella Ferrick, who has been kind of your guide through all this, and she has told you what is to come of the Oxy twins, and y'all were heading out of town, but yeah, y'all can continue heading out of town because the people who wanted to save them did not join us tonight. So y'all can sideline this entire quest and let things play out as they would.
Oh, that's right. We were going to save them. We were going to stop them from doing their doing this, but I don't know what the plan was from there.
I don't think there was one.
I don't know how we were going to stop them.
The execution is not scheduled till tomorrow, and they are holed up in the town jail, which is where Rave, thank you so much for the bits. Now's your chance to decorate your carriage. That is where the constable is. The current constable is holed up, but the twins are in there.
And what? Is there another way to accomplish what they're trying to do? Sigurd, aren't you a doctor?
I dabble, but not great.
Am I thinking of a different game? I may have thought of a different game.
I think you're thinking of a different game.
Yes, you are.
I am.
It's confusing that the three of us are in so many things.
We're in so many games together. So many to do. You two.
He's either
plant a tree, retire.
Right. He's either a gnome artificer or a doctor or something.
Who gave the sentence of death?
The Lord Mayor did.
I would like to go talk to the Lord Mayor.
That sounds like a plan. I'll go with you.
As heroes and champions of the town that we have saved.
How do you want to play this? Good cop, bad cop?
Artilicus doesn't fully get the idiom.
All right, good constable, bad constable. Dibs on the good one.
Can't we just both be good? I'm sure they'll understand and listen to reason.
All right, I guess I'll play the bad one.
Gabriella will say, "Well, if you want to speak to the Lord Mayor, I'm sure that he would see you."
Very well. How should we summon him?
Well, I mean, we can. Why don't I take you there?
Very well. You take me there, and I will summon him.
Okay. Well. Well. Yeah.
You mean like a spell?
Oh no, this is all very proper, noble things. You have to be summoned to court to speak to the Lord.
Yes. So yeah, y'all will head over to the mayor's house, and she will enter and make arrangements, and it's not a terribly long wait until you are escorted in, and the Lord Mayor Pindaro, you have met a few times now, and he will I didn't prepare him at all because I did not think you would do this. So I can't remember what accent I used for him. Oh well, he's gonna have a new accent now. He's he will meet you in the downstairs and say yes, I thought that you were you had left us for Highport. I'm glad to see that you are sticking around. What can I do for you today?
Well, yes, there was one bit of business that we had to attend to before leaving town. The execution that's happening out there. I believe you ordered that one?
Of Roxy, yes.
Yes, don't you think that's a little harsh?
It's a little harsh. Well, not necessarily. She's murdered several people now.
Well, Moxie didn't.
Well, which one was which? Yes, no, Moxie was not. Did not, and that's why. Yes, that did make the decision a bit more complex, and we could not think of a way around it except to use all of our resources to make sure that Moxie was healed and taken care of. Because you are right, she is innocent of this. Blue Velvet, welcome.
What sort of guarantee do you have that she'd survive?
We don't, but we have our healer on call, and he has my order and my resources to, if she does not survive, to bring her back and to make sure she's healed and taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guarantee that she'll be able to be brought back?
Well, I am not a cleric. He tells me that that it is sure that there would be no problem.
I think there's another point here, though. So you're saying that Roxy is being put to death because murder, correct?
Correct, yes.
And so that is your standard punishment for murder in this town here.
In some cases, and it depends on the crime. In this case,
I see.
In this case, she planned out the murder of our former constable, Landrake Murray, who had served a great deal of time and had family in town. She hired out the murder of, what's the dude's name? Who's friends with Fergie. And then finally, she had murdered the man actually right in front of you, of Gerhard Thorpe.
I'm gonna Artilicus is gonna tap on the desk a little bit, walk over to the window, look out. Yes. So it seems like the punishment for death seemed to come along because of the planning that was put into these murders, correct?
Well, the premeditation, that has a lot to do with it, yes.
Mm-hmm.
If only you had a
Yeah, much in the same
defense
way
attorney
that,
here.
much in the same way that you might have planned out the murder of, say, Roxy and Moxie.
I'm not sure you understand the criminal justice system.
I do know about killing things. And Artilicus is going to gesture to the Morning Star and longsword on his back. And I do know that what's about to happen is you're about to kill an innocent person just to punish someone else.
Hmm.
And even bringing her back, it's going to cause immense pain.
And damage. Psychological damage. Have you ever died?
No. Have you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Artilicus, what would you suggest then?
I mean, I'm no statesman.
Well, that is the problem here, isn't it? How do you punish the one and not the other?
Seems like you are rushing to punishment when you could seek a better solution.
Well, what solution is that?
Surely incarceration would be better until... Well, we live in a land of amazing feats and magic. There must be someone that could solve the problem.
Like with Fireball?
I am a fan of fireballs.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Quick question out of character. Highport, where we're headed.
Yeah.
Is it a larger city?
Yeah, much larger.
Would there be wizards there?
Yes, very much.
Would we know very much? Okay. So, Pinter. Can I call you Pinter?
You can. Usually they call me Sigurd.
Not you, Sigurd. I'm talking to the Lord Mayor.
Well, Lord Mayor is fine, thank you.
Sure thing, Pinter. We're going to Highport. Much bigger city.
Yes.
Perhaps you can put off this show of force and let us ask around in Highport and see if we can get someone with a little more magical power to help us out.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and roll persuasion and take that with advantage. It's going to be
with advantage. Oh, I am very persuasive.
Where is my thing?
That is an 18.
Oh yeah. Well, that's going to be that
23.
18 or 23. Either one of those would be over 12. So Lord Mayor, is agreeable to this. It's like, yes, I would be very willing to do this. I do not want to see, I do not want to see Moxie come to harm. So, we will wait, and you will find out what you can, and you will notify me.
Very well.
Okay. How long should we expect?
Oh, we'll be back.
2 weeks?
You'll know.
Very good. 2
If
weeks
we
it
can't
is.
make it back, we'll have someone get in touch with you.
Yeah, send word. That'd be great.
Absolutely, I know people.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I appreciate you visiting, and if you'll excuse me, I will see to my other duties.
Artilicus gives a very like militaristic kind of bow, and then exits.
All right. Gabriella will kind of walk next to you. Is like that was very good.
Thank you. I've practiced it.
You know what? Never mind. Are y'all off to Highport?
I think so.
Okay.
Unless
You know, a couple of good-looking guys like us, we should probably, spend a night on the town.
See what the nightlife is like.
I'm sure we could find some company.
We do have a big journey ahead of us.
Is Gabriella nearby when you say this?
Sure.
She will look up with some amount of alarm and just get you can tell she's getting flustered in the background.
I'll give her a wink.
All right, y'all.
I suppose one
my
drink.
friend, you need to loosen up.
Suppose one drink couldn't hurt.
That's the spirit. None of that ginger ale crap, though.
That is his party drink. What are you talking about?
Ginger would, yeah. I can tone it down a bit if you'd like, and we can go with water.
All right, let's find us a place. So I would like to find, say, a more seedy bar than the typical tourist places.
Yeah. All right. So the other bar in town is Wild Boar.
Wild Boar.
Yeah, y'all have been here, but I can't remember why actually. I think maybe y'all were meeting the lumberjacks here or something. But
I don't think all of us went.
That might be. And so this is this is the type of place that as you're approaching, somebody's being thrown through the front window, and you can hear people just yelling and threatening each other within.
Sounds like there's trouble. We should go help.
Help is one word for it.
Gabrielle will say, "Well, y'all do remember you have the free drink tickets at the gold door."
Nah, this will be much more fun.
All right, y'all get into the Wild Boar, which is a 2-story inn, run by this just brute of a guy behind the bar who's just completely ripped and standing there with his arms crossed, and he's looking intimidating, but it doesn't seem to have any effect because right in front of you, all of the tables have been moved out of the way while these two guys are slugging it out, and all around them people are making bets on who's going to win the fight. And so the owner's presence just seems to be making zero difference, or maybe this is what he wants. You're not quite sure. And
Perfect.
so everybody's surrounding that and kind of cheering. Thus named for the boar tethered to a post in the middle of the bar. Yes, Jim's friend has it right.
Can I size up the action?
Yeah, you want to make a bet? Or you just...
Of course.
Okay. So there's a guy. You think these are probably both in the lumberjack mill area. They're one is completely bald, but has like this shaggy red beard, and the other one is blonde and seems to be a little smaller, but he's pretty quick on his feet. So why don't you give me an insight roll? Okay, with 17. With the 17, you know, the smaller guy is the 2-to-1 underdog right now. But he's looking pretty good. You're getting a feeling the Redbeard guy might be a little bit more sloshed than the other guy, and so you're liking the small guy.
Yes, I am.
All right,
I would like to toss him a bardic inspiration.
That's great. Yes. All right. Are you putting any money on him?
Yeah, let's see how I'm looking for. We got paid, didn't we?
Yes.
I assume I'll get 10 gold anyway.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you put it on there, and go ahead and give me perception as well. Okay.
18.
Yeah, you see like right across the way, as you're looking at the people fight, you see somebody like catch your eye, and he's kind of looking at you side-eyed, and then he leans over and he says, 50 on the blonde.
That's probably a good bet.
Yeah. All right. So in the end, the smaller guy wins out, and so you'll get your 10 back and another 20.
Nice. Well played.
Mm-hmm. And the
I'm
the guy across the way, as you glance back to him, he looks at you meaningfully, Sigurd, and just he kind of makes it clear that he saw the spell.
I would like to go up to the person taking the bets, and I'm going to say, where do I sign up for the Pugilism Contest?
Oh, you want to fight?
Yes.
Can I overhear this?
Yes.
All right, I want to jump up on a table.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 50 gold saying this man can take anyone in this building.
All right.
I'm gonna flex. I'm gonna stand next to him and flex.
Immediately you hear a yell from the bar, and as you turn around, there's this this half orc that is coming at you, without delay, without preamble, and is charging at you. Go ahead and roll a dex save to get out of his way. There are not many rules to fighting in this bar, by the way.
I got an 18.
Oh yeah, okay. So you sidestep him, and he comes, he goes around. So everybody's surrounding you and starting to take bets. they're trying to size up. Jim's friend just gave you a disadvantage for your next roll, and
Oh, no.
and they were impressed by your speed, and but they know the other guy's pretty big, so right now they're thinking that it's about even odds.
A big half orc, you say?
Yep. Jim's friend's got money on
Jim's
the
friend's
orc.
got some money on the orc. All right. Well, yeah. I put my weapons down, and crack my knuckles. Let's
Need
get
a pep
going.
talk?
I think I've got this.
You got this. You've taken on far worse than anything here. And I'll use my last bardic inspiration on him.
All right. I would have you roll initiative, but he rolled a 1, and it's a +0, and I know you at least have a +1, so you won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got a 14. So
14.
Yeah, it's your move.
I'm gonna approach him, and I was trying to think of what trailer it was from, but it was a movie where one of the actors like did this thing with his arms where it looked like he like cocked his arms to like.
Oh yeah, that was
to get ready to
Mission
fight.
Impossible. That was
Mission Impossible. There
yeah.
you go.
That was Henry Cavill.
That's what I do.
Oh, that was a great fight scene too.
That's what I do. As I go near, I'm like, and then I'm just gonna haul off and punch him in the face.
Okay, yeah.
Right in the kisser.
Roll.
That is a 22.
Holy smokes! Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
I gotta roll again. I have disadvantage. Hold on.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. 9.
9.
Oh, good. Yeah, Jim's friend, you just saved your buddy, the orc. Sigurd also rolled into initiative, and so I think he already gave you bardic inspiration. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh yes. So
Okay,
what does
did
bardic inspiration do again?
For the next 10 minutes, you
You
can spend it
are-
to add 1d6 to a roll.
I'm gonna add 1d6 to that 9 roll.
Okay.
15. Does a
15 hit. Oh, you rolled
Nice.
perfect. Yeah, 15 hit.
Yeah. Take that, Jim's friend.
This is
5 damage.
I did not name the half orc, but he has a friend named Jim.
Jim's friend.
Yeah, so this is
Jim's-
so you popped him one good, and he's giving disadvantage to the next roll. All right. Oh gosh, he swings real wide and stumbles, and okay, now he doesn't fall over. But no, he completely missed. I'm sorry, Sigurd. I
Excellent.
skipped you. Did you want to do something that would be considered cheating?
Yeah,
of course.
Not cheating. So, I assume the crowd is cheering on and throwing insults.
Oh yeah.
So I'm simply gonna throw some insults, and I will cast Vicious Mockery.
Nice. All right, what does that do?
Ba, ba, ba. Let's see.
A
Make a
wisdom?
wisdom save.
It's gonna be tough for him.
Take 1d4 psychic damage.
Yeah, he missed
And at
it.
disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he felt that. He felt that mockery. A little tear rolled down his eye, but only one, because that's how much damage you rolled. One tear for 1 hit point.
There was more for the disadvantage.
Yeah. All right, Artilicus.
Did I get the impression from how he attacked me that there are weapons involved?
No, he's punching.
Excuse me. Punching. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna try and like, I hit him once. I think I'm gonna headbutt him this time. It's the same thing.
Flavor it up. Yeah.
I have disadvantage, so 21
Oh,
and an
18.
18.
Yeah, 18 will hit.
All right, and then that's 5 damage again. I just do a straight 5 damage with each hit.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I headbutt him this time.
Okay, he's
Yeah, nice.
he's like you could tell he sees the little lights in front of his eyes because he's like just swinging in the air at him, and yeah, the disadvantage is not going to matter. Gosh, I am rolling horrible for this guy. I feel so bad for him. He rolled a 9. I'm gonna guess that doesn't do anything.
No.
Okay.
My armor class. Oh, hold on. My armor class is 18, but it's no. I didn't take my armor off, so yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he
Yeah,
misses.
Yeah, that's fine.
He misses. Sigurd, I'm just gonna put you after him because I keep skipping you.
That's fine. I'm not doing anything this turn anyway.
Okay. All right. Artilicus. Dark Code Ninja.
All right.
Oh. Jim's friend, thank
Dark
you
Code
so much
Ninja.
for the gift sub to Dark Code Ninja.
I would like.
Jim's friends, looks like I'm losing, so I'm going to go ahead and pay up. I'm gonna put some of my new animated emotes into the chat here. That's fancy.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah.
Ooh. I didn't know you got an animated one.
Yeah. If you update your emotes, you'll have them too.
I should update. I'll work on that tonight. All right. Here's something I would like to do. What is it? It's like it's a crowd around us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that what kind of roll would you make me do to trip him, to like make him fall prone, but me remain standing? Like I don't want to tackle him. I want him to fall, and I want to stay standing.
I'm not sure. What do you think? Like a contested dex roll?
Yeah, I mean, I could do like an athletics check
Yeah.
to just like I guess what's solidifying in my head to be more clear with this is I'm kind of picturing this becoming a wrestling match. So I would kind of just like to body slam him or something, like pick him up and throw him on the ground.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna like work the crowad a bit.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
I'm successful. So would that be athletics?
Yeah, I'd say athletics.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
doing
would.
a quick search. It says athletics versus athletics.
Yeah. This one. Gosh, he sucks. This half orc is the worst fighter.
21.
Oh yeah. No. He got a 14.
Yeah.
So
just
yeah, you grunt.
body slam him on the ground.
Grunt mightily. It's "Ah!" and like everybody like erupts. Like this is good stuff. And so like the odds are changing very rapidly in your favor.
When I picked him up over my shoulder, I think I gave there was like a profile and like a smile, a little twinkle in my teeth, like the very anime, very All Might, and then slammed him down on the ground, and then I'm just gonna wave to the crowd. I'm gonna stand there and wave and work the crowd a bit.
All right. So
I want to do a performance
yeah.
to kind of amp the crowd up
Okay.
to get him behind Artilicus.
All right. 13's pretty
Yeah,
decent.
13.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. For this, look, if you're in the gold door, this wouldn't swing, right? But we're in the Wild Boar right now. Anybody who like has the smallest amount of talent gets good applause here. And so yeah, no, like the crowd is working, and they like everybody's super pumped up. the half orc is getting flustered, and he's like struggling to get up, and he's realized like this is like his thing, like this is his home turf, and so he's pretty annoyed, and so he is going to kind of try to like jump into you and grapple you. And so if you make me a strength check, holy, I don't know if that's going to come through.
11.
That was a 1. I rolled a 1. This is the worst fighter I have ever created. So yeah, you like he's coming at you, and you turn around and just grab his hands and push him back, and so it is your turn again.
Okay. What would I want I want to clothesline him. I want to throw him into like pick him up to his feet and do the little like whip him into the crowd or the ropes and have the crowd push him back so that I can just like clothesline him and knock him on the ground.
Nice. Yeah.
We're just going WWE now.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, just an athletics again, or
yeah, athletics versus athletics.
That is a 17.
Okay, yeah. You are rolling exceedingly well, and I rolled a 9 this time. This is I have yet to roll I have yet to do a double-digit roll on his, but his pluses get him to double digits, but not nearly enough. So yeah, he just goes down on that, and there is a large amount of laughter and burping from the crowd. And Jim's friend says, you forgot to specify to the DM you're doing non-lethal damage and accidentally becoming a murderer. And now the Lord Mayor is building
we'll
a gallows.
Talk our way out of that one too.
It's a good thing we talked him down on the death penalty thing.
So like everybody comes into the circle now, and the half orc is just passed out on the floor. They just step over him and cheer you, and you're given 50 gold for the fight for winning.
Nice.
And
25 each. Let's split it.
And they will and they will buy you drinks for the evening.
Do we know what the evil necromancer's name is?
No, you don't.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna shout something about seeing that whoever the evil necromancer is at SummerSlam, and go off into a rant, into a wrestling rant. But if we don't really know who they are, I'm not gonna have enough info. I think about it for a while, and then I decide no.
So Gabriella will come over to you. It's like that was amazing. You're amazing.
I flex a little bit, and then just laugh, and then go back to chugging the ale that's being handed to me.
Is that an ale or is that a ginger ale?
That's a real life ale.
Real life ale.
Artilicus is letting
it's a
loose.
ginger ale, I'm going to have to sleight of hand it. That
would not be the first time y'all have done that to Artilicus.
I am gonna roll a Constitution check
on your first drink. He's not kind of a lightweight, huh?
Artilicus doesn't drink. He doesn't drink.
All right.
I'm going to have to look around to find him my evening companion. This is great. I can get my buddy Artilicus to loosen up finally.
Gabriella will be like very intentionally following you around, going, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this?" He does not want an evening companion.
Oh, he needs to lighten up. So do you, for that matter.
Artilicus rolled another Constitution save. That 20 on the
Just
way.
pounding him. While he was doing that, I would like to start a very impromptu drinking game with everyone there. With everyone just around me in earshot, and I start challenging them to drink.
Okay, so by the time Sigurd and Gabriella have turned around, you are at a table with everybody going chug, 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 chug. The other people are going to catch up. One of them this scrawny human guy. You don't know where he came from, but they let it he shoulders his way in, and he gets halfway through the ale and falls over, and everybody laughs and tells you that's why they let him in. Yeah, the other two beefy guys, they're with you, and they catch up with you with a couple of ales, and then and they do fine with that, and so next one.
$11.
Oh. Okay. Everybody's remaining sitting down and upright, but the score, the difficulty's going up. So the next round will be 12.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dang.
It's like that.
You got a
scene
5, everybody. You got a 5.
in Indiana Jones,
Right?
where I take the big chug, and then I just sit there and smile, and everyone's patting me on the back, and then I just fall to the ground, still smiling.
The other two guys rolled, by the way, a 20 and 22. So
Helicus is out.
and Gabriella goes, you know what? Never mind. You can find whoever you want now. She'll go over to Clem, the owner, and get Artilicus set up for the evening.
Like in the inn,
Yeah.
taking me upstairs, because if so, Artilicus's helmet clanks as they're dragging him up the stairs, like feet first.
And they totally do
Every
that, yeah.
step. Clunk, 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 clunk. Artilicus is an Azamar, and they are bigger than humans, very slightly, but they are taller. So I assume it's very awkward with two people dragging this very, very large
Yeah.
Azamar up the stairs.
Yeah. Thankfully for you, Clem has a strength of 18. He is just ripped. And so he said people are offering to help him. He's like, no, I got it. And he's dragging you by your feet, and you're clanking your way up. All right, Sigurd, is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to bust out the loot and play for a bit.
Yeah.
This is my kind of crowd.
Yeah, okay.
You're right at home.
Go ahead and roll performance. Performance 13 is very well liked by this crowd. And so they dig it quite well, and keep you stocked with drinks, and they will tip you 10 gold for the evening.
Very nice. You made out like a bandit.
I did.
All right, y'all are anything else y'all want to do before you leave?
Artilicus is just gonna sleep.
I think it's been a successful evening. And he's going to have a bitch of a hangover tomorrow, which is even better.
Throughout the performance, you see Gabriella trying to glare at you, but you also see her foot tapping, so you know she's not mad. She's just pretending.
I'll level her a beneficent smile.
All right. So, the next day, are y'all heading out of town?
I think so.
Might as
long
well.
I'm doing well enough.
Artilicus, good morning. How you doing, buddy?
Artilicus just growls. It's just gravelly.
Oh, that's pulling up the wrong thing. That's why.
Oh, you're feeling a bit under the weather? That's a shame. Well, let's go. It's bright and sunny.
It is
Perfect day for traveling.
How are you so chipper?
What do you mean? It was a great night.
What night?
Well, it did kind of blend together, didn't it?
I
Let me ask
remember.
Do you remember the orc?
Oh, yes. Artilicus starts to laugh. Oh, that was a good time. I remember winning, and then after that, it's all a blur.
Yeah, speaking of which, here's your earnings for that.
Oh, my. Earnings? What did we do?
Oh, well, may have placed a little wager.
See. Just laughs. Again, I was thinking about the fight again. Artilicus is feeling better. I think he's ready to go. There's nothing I need to do here.
Okay. All right. So, I think it takes a full day's travel to get to Highport, and this is actually the town we started in. This is where Gabriella first hired you, and so this is a town that is very, very familiar to you. It is a large city that with several different areas, but you know that there is an inn near the gate called the Laughing Goblin, and it is where y'all normally would stay. It caters to travelers and adventurers, whereas some of the other inns kind of cater to different clientele. But as you once you kind of navigate the knot of people at the gate, you're assaulted by the sights, sounds, and smells of a bustling metropolis. Farmers, laborers, city folk, soldiers, merchants, representative of every race imaginable are rubbing shoulders in the wide sidewalks. Cobblestone streets feature deep grooves that mark where generations of heavy wagons have worn tracks. The buildings of the city are mostly 3-story tall, made of well-shaped white granite blocks and colorful window shutters and canvas awnings. And as you get in to kind of kind of look around, this young girl who is just covered from head to toe in soot is running around the corner and just slams into Artilicus and kind of reels backwards. They're like, "Oh, well, hello. I'm sorry. How rude of me. You look to be new in the city. My name's Scarlett Anderson, full-time tour guide and part-time chimney sweep. For a silver, I will be willing to show you around Highport and help you get settled. Know all the best places around. I do."
Artilicus is going to lean over to Sigurd and say, "I think she knows what she's doing. Maybe we should let her guide us. No one would be that dirty and not know the inner workings of the city."
Do I get the feeling she actually knows what she's doing?
Roll insight. Um,
16.
I mean, you get the feeling that she can point you to the inn or to a major building that you would want to go to. You, by the way, do not need pointing to the inn. It's actually right there.
I am going to flip her a gold and say, we'll be in town for a couple days. Can we keep you at our service? Say a retainer agreement.
Blimey, for sure. I am here at your service, and she'll salute you, and like all the dust, like just like makes a little, like a pigpen cloud around her, and she's like, I'll be happy to serve any way I can. Where are you heading?
Well, we'll need to be set up with rooms.
Well, aye.
And wizards.
Wizards, you say?
Where are the wizards?
The wizards?
Yes, we could use some mystical assistance.
Well, the Wizards Guild is right over there in the Central Ward. I could take you over there. Laughing Goblin? For your lodging? She points behind her. You see a building there, and there is like a little like sputtering like illusion of a goblin that is insulting people as they pass and laughing.
I like it. I was going to ask how the place is, but judging by the sign, it seems like it'll do just well.
Artilicus' stomach churns a little bit at the thought of a tavern again. He doesn't say anything. He just
Come, friend, a little hair of the dog will do you well.
makes an audible noise of.
By this evening, you'll be up for going again.
So
in we go.
Yeah, as you approach, the goblin is like, "Oh, you're a big one. Where'd you get run over by a half orc?"
I ran over him.
Oh, the other guy.
I hope you can play that lute on your back. The last guy here I had to kick out personally.
Bagpipes, you say?
Don't make me tap the sign. And there's a sign on the wall right behind the goblin, and he'll go ahead and tap it. It says no bagpipes. It also says no stairway to heaven. All right. Well, y'all can get settled in. The Wizards Guild is not far, and you think that you would be able to get there. It's getting a little late in the afternoon, but you believe that you could catch them today if you wanted to.
Maybe. We're not in any rush here, since it is just us trying to do a side story. That's I don't know. What do you want to do, Sigurd? Should we? I guess we don't really need a rest. We can just go. I mean, I'm assuming we took a long rest already before we headed out. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, you definitely took a long
afternoon.
Rest. It was at least till 10 o'clock in the morning.
Scarlet, however, when she takes us to this wizard's academy or whatever we're going to, I would like a guided tour along the way to know about all of like Artilicus is definitely going to inquire about a guided tour of all the hot spots and historical landmarks of the city.
Right.
We did pay for a tour guide.
Absolutely. All right, let's head over there. All right, so as you said, this is the Laughing Goblin Inn. We're heading right down this street. The first thing we're going to see on the left is the Dragon's Tables Inn, and that is, heading in. That we're in the High Ward here. Do that for the chat. Why is that not working? Hello. Try it over here.
It worked that time.
Yeah, I don't know why. I have it open twice. This is a rather expensive place. The eating's real good. Sometimes, if you hang out in the alley, somebody might have left with half a steak uneaten, and it's real good. It is attached to a large bathhouse, the Dragon Baths, with separate male and female baths, as well as a unisex elven garden bath. There's been tales. Anyways, as we keep going, the next thing that we're going to pass is the Drapper Explorer. This is a store owned by Gundo Brandlethorn. Very nice guy. It is notable. It is staffed entirely by halflings, and they sell just general equipment, clothing, and other odds and ends that you might need in here. Very good place, good prices. As we get farther in, we are going to pass, we're going into the city center right here. You can see that these very tall marble statue in the middle, it's hard to miss. The grounds crew keeps these bushes nice and trim. It's very, very nice. The statue is of King Keslin Pertheus IV. Climbing on or defacing the monument is very illegal. I was chased for 3 days after doing it myself. I do not recommend it.
How'd you get away?
They got tired. Right on the other side is City Hall, and there is an assembly hall on the first floor, as well as the council chambers and administrative offices. There's always a pair of guards out there. They're normally the ones that will chase you if you climb on the monument. Here we go. Now, the first thing you're going to notice as we get closer to the Wizards Guild is the Magic Palace. Now, it is not magic. It is not a palace, but they do sell magical things. And it does seem by your the way you carry yourself that you might be interested in this as a place that you might check out later. That's right here. The guild is right behind it. Now, do you see anything right behind it?
Do I see anything right behind it?
No.
I'm gonna look really hard.
No, because
I do not.
The whole building's invisible. Come. Now, if you stand on this stone right here, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now repeat after me.
All right.
Mecca lecca hi, mecca hiney ho.
Mecca lecca hi, mecca hiney ho.
Mecca lecca hi, mecca chiny ho.
Mecca lecca hi, mecca chani ho.
That does nothing. I just wanted to see if you do it. Come. And she'll go up and knock on the door, and you see, like, as she knocks, like, the door just appears there and opens up in this, like, vacant lot area. And it's like, right in here.
Quite impressive. Artilicus is lagging behind a little bit because he's writing down the magic words and memorizing where the stone is so that he can show other people. What's inside?
All right, once you enter, that you're in this like grand foyer that is just like really nice with the like all these marble pillars going up. This really shiny tile on the ground that you can like see your reflection in. Um, there is a stairway that this wide stairway right ahead of you that turns to each side and up to a balcony over the second floor, and you see a number of different rooms going off there, but the middle is actually goes up into a point, and you see like these great windows in the ceiling and a crystal chandelier down the middle. But as you look through the ceiling, you notice that the sky is not the way it looked outside. You are actually looking at a different spot, and as you watch it, the scene will change and it goes to yet a different place. And this one's at night, and you can see just a million stars out there.
Artilic is just going to whistle while he looks up.
And you see a very very old elven man who wears very very simple blue robes and has a very nice small hat on. Will come up to you and say, "Gentlemen, ladies, welcome to the Wizards Guild. Have you business with us today?"
Artilicus is going to not match his quiet tone at all, and with his booming voice echoing, is going to say, "Yes, we are here for the services of some wizards."
Oh, well, very good. We might be of service to you. My name is Adicoris, and I am one of the staff wizards here. And what magic were you in search of?
Well, we have a bit of a situation at what was the town's name again that we were coming from?
Dunwich.
Dunwich.
Is that the name of the town? I think so.
There is there's the need of
Darwich.
separating Darwich.
That sounds like Artilicus would have said the wrong town name. Like, that's in character.
Yeah, Dunwich.
Do you mean Darwich?
There is there is a situation that has evolved over there with a pair of twins conjoined. One of them convicted of a terrible crime and has been sentenced to put to death, but the other one, not so much.
That is interesting.
And
despite the fact that he says it's interesting, you can clearly see that his attention is drifting off. And in fact, like a scroll appears before him, and he starts signing it, and it disappears off. And he's like, "Well, I'm sorry. What were you saying?"
Well, yes. You see, there is. We want you to separate some conjoined twins.
Ah, that is a difficult one. I think I saw something in the text about this. Perhaps a case, 500, 600 years ago. Let me try to remember. What in God's name is that? And you can see that he's looking through the open door. And as you turn around and look, you see this massive creature, like the view is from down the street, and down like many blocks away you see this enormous creature that looks like a kind of a man bat that is at least 30 feet tall, just towering over the houses, and he's just swinging around and breaking things.
We see this thing too, right? Like,
yes.
This is, yeah. So I'm going to say, excuse me for one moment. What? Harcurus? Was that his name?
Adicoris.
Out of course. Do you have a business card or something? We've got to go attend to something.
Why don't we take a quick break there?
Okay.
And I'll get some drink, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. Okay, we're back. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I get to do it now. It's fun.
Oh man. We are you have just seen this creature and down the street, and you are currently inside the Wizards Guild. Jim's friend found it, but for anybody else who wants to use channel points, you can use them to give the players advantage or disadvantage, or to remind me that inspiration is a thing. And because I keep forgetting, and I would feel bad, but I have been playing in Dice and Dreary for years now, and I think I've gotten inspiration once. So
I always forget.
So now that I'm reminding myself about it,
until you said it.
Sigurd, take inspiration for being a good wingman, despite the fact that your friend can't hold his liquor.
Why, thank you.
So, Adacorus has just gone wide-eyed and seen that in and says that it is it's that Perboros wizard. I know it. He has done this again.
Explain, please.
He's a wizard. He's very mad at us here. He was a great wizard once, but he's gone off his rocker. That is an elfish expression that means he's gone crazy. And we had to dismiss him because of his condition, and he would not get help. And now he does weird things like this.
I think through this, Artilicus has pulled out his javelins and is running out the door.
All right. You go charging forth. You see this thing. It's coming toward you, and let's actually let me. Oh, it's gonna be on this one.
Humunculus.
I was gonna make you roll a Arcana check to if you knew what it was, but I guess I labeled it.
Does it have a?
That's a barrel.
And if we missed a name like Humunculus, that would be a shame.
The book calls it a monstrous Humunculus. I thought that was a waste, so I changed it to Humunculus, and but it is
perfect.
It is a Humunculus, but like it's not like they're normally very small, and you have never seen anything like this size. But as you're approaching, you realize that's what it is, and it's coming toward you, but it doesn't seem to notice you. So you don't think it's coming toward you. You think it's actually coming toward the Wizards Guild. And so it's like it's going to be coming that way down the street at a very brisk pace as you go out to meet it. So this is how we're going to work this one. This is going to be kind of a modified skills challenge where each each skill check is basically going to try to get you into a position to actually hit it, because it's like weaving down these streets and stuff, and you're trying to keep up and all that. If you miss a check, then it will attack you. And oh no. Hold on.
Oh no. That's not a good sign.
I think it's on one of these. When I was prepping last time, I made a roll table for this. But that was a month ago. I would be upset if I had lost my roll table. It's gonna be very, very sad. So yeah, if you miss the roll, it's gonna hit you.
Okay.
And I think I lost it. Ah, sad day. I'm gonna check one more spot. Talk amongst yourselves.
Do you have a plan?
My plan would be to let the wizards handle it. Seems like it's their issue.
I was going to try and trip it. I was thinking about stretching a rope across the street. Artilicus is going to fight this thing.
I figured he would.
Artilicus wants to punch this thing.
I found it.
Yay!
I found it. All right. Excellent. Okay. So, all right. So there's only two of you, and you do have to get several successes in order to bring it down. And so you would be able to use a skill that the other person has used, but you can only use one skill each. A skill once. So like both of you could use acrobatics or something, but each one of you could only use it once. And you will need to get 7 successes.
Hey.
And the difficulty is 15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's gonna be
Oh boy. Okay.
All right. So who wants to go first?
All right. I've got something. I would like to stretch some rope. Like tie one end of this rope off on one side of the street. About just below the knee, maybe like shin high to this thing.
Yeah.
Secure it on one end, and then on the other, kind of like, leave it slack, but loop it around something. So when it comes by, I can like pull it up and make a tripwire for it.
Okay.
And I'd like to use my athletics to like pull that rope back and hold it up.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh my God.
How are you rolling low already? Don't do that.
I have a +6 to that roll.
I might have made this too high.
I thought this was a sure thing.
Oh, roll me roll me a d20.
D20. This is for the roll table?
Yeah.
Thing that you have? All right. 13.
Okay. This is actually going to work well for this one, because you like when you do that, you accidentally like trip this lady. It completely misses the homunculus, but it trips this lady who just goes sprawling and like just cartwheeling down like into the road and slams into this door, and she falls down in front of the door, and the door opens, and this very well dressed half elf is standing there, and you look up to the sign right above the door, and it says personal injury attorney, and he goes. He sees the rope and he's like, "What is your name, sir?"
And I'm gonna point at the big humongulus and go, he did it.
All right, Rave.
Well, now we have this other threat I have to deal with.
I assume Artilicus is just going to run away from this guy.
Well, in the time-honored tradition of dealing with all attorneys, I'm going to use deception to lie to him.
Okay.
Now, you can veto that because it doesn't really progress the plot.
No,
Now,
that's
what
fine.
I'll
Go ahead
do-
with it. Yeah. Oh
19.
yeah, no, like you absolutely fool him. What is it that you say?
Yeah, he did it.
Okay. And the attorney like looks up, and I'm gonna say that gets the homunculus's attention for some reason. Like he starts yelling at it, and it turns around to see what it is, and while that happens, you're able to kind of get a swipe in on its leg. That's gonna give you give the mechanics of a hit. So Artilicus, you got one success.
Picture the lawyer running out, berating him.
Yes. Are you muted?
I was, sorry. I didn't say much. I just said okay a couple of times. So I think what Artilicus would like to do. Are there any kind of stables or animals around? Because I think I would like to kind of create a diversion or try to distract the humongulus.
It's fun to say, isn't it?
It's a lot of fun. I would like to distract him by sending like a herd of sheep through the street,
Yeah,
or something,
yeah.
or like pigs or something. Like I want to use my animal handling to like rustle them up and get them safely through. Like I don't want them trampled, but I want this thing to be distracted enough by it that we can maybe get a hit in.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is a 15.
15 does it.
did it.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, you like you see this this pin over to the side, and it's this is you're right beside like the market for that, so you're able to kind of just get them right around, and the homunculus just kind of gets distracted and stops, and actually very politely wait for the sheeps to come by, and you're able to get a good swing in before he starts up again. That's very good. So y'all have 2 successes.
There's no lawyer that saw me do that, right?
No.
no lawyer
Brave.
that we have to.
When did Jim's friend give you advantage? Was that recent? I think so.
Oh yeah, that was. We don't. Think
Yeah,
we
Rave, you can take it. Take advantage on this one.
All right, then I am going to. I'll straight up attempt to sneak up on it.
Okay.
Go with stealth.
Very nice.
Oh, I have advantage. I don't think it'll matter. 24.
24. Yeah, you're able to get right up on it and give it a good whack. And so y'all are doing well. You have 3 successes.
That trick probably won't work again, though.
4 more to go. I have the worst skills for this. Athletics is my big one. And then I also have persuasion. Can I try and persuade him to stop?
Yeah, and by the way, you can. A homunculus is connected to its caster, and so you would be talking to someone.
Interesting. What do I know about homunculuses? Will I know like how much they could communicate with?
Let me pull it up.
Like, could I have a conversation with this wizard through the homunculus?
Let me pull it up. Oh, I should make you do a roll, but yeah, that's fine. Okay. So while the homunculus is on the same plane of existence as its master, it can magically convey what it senses to its master, and the two can communicate telepathically. So it can communicate to its master, and it transmits what it can see, smell, hear, touch to its master. It's not going to be able to talk.
Okay.
It understands the languages of its creator, but it can't speak.
Okay. Well,
kick myself out of Roll20.
Hold on to that one. You know what? No, we're gonna try and intimidate.
Okay.
This thing. I'm gonna get in front of it, weapons drawn. How tall is it?
It's about 35 feet.
35 feet.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, that's really big. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for an intimidation check. Could I use something like my Radiant Soul to get advantage on it? Radiant Soul.
Is that a spell, or are you just really proud of your moral standing?
No. So once per long rest, I can transform, gaining glimmering eyes, 2 incorporeal wings, and for 1 minute, I have a flying speed of 30 feet.
Yeah, I would give you
once
advantage
per turn.
on that.
I can have 1 attack or spell deal full. So I want to turn into this like angel, basically.
Of course,
and fly into its face with like.
Of course, you could turn into an angel. Of course. No one had any doubt about that.
Like fly. Yeah, I'm gonna fly into his face with my weapons drawn, my sword, my morning star, and just screaming the whole way.
All right. Yeah.
Oklahoma smash, something like that. Let's see. That is intimidation.
Yeah.
And it comes. Ooh, 17 and 10. Good thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, it does. It like pauses, and you can see it's like non-existent. Stone eyes go wide, and you just smash it across the jaw with your mace before it's able to kind of get out of your way. And so I have this great, like, y'all won't even believe the stuff I have on this roll table, and y'all are just like not missing any rolls. I'm very disappointed.
I'm kind of disappointed after the lawyer. That was clever. So I want to see what else is there.
All of them are like, yeah, that might be actually be my favorite one. I was glad that you at least got that one. Sigurd.
All right, so it's settled down on the street for a minute. So I'm going to use the opportunity to charge up, dodge a couple of attacks with acrobatics, and then give it a good stabby.
Yeah. 25.
25.
Holy smokes.
What is going on with Roll20 tonight?
Crap. Apparently 15 was definitely not high enough. I was so worried about that too. All right. Well, y'all got 5 successes. You only need 2 more. It's it's looking bad. Y'all have able to get some like really good things. He's starting to crumble a little bit. It's still marching down the street toward the Wizard's Guild, and it's the Wizard Guild. Yes, it's a wizard named Gil. Also the Wizard's Guild, who is being guarded by the Wizard Gil. Artilicus. I'm totally putting a Wizard Gil in there.
I am going to double down on the rope idea, and I'm going to use survival to make a snare and try and, instead of trip this thing, try to like snare it. I'm going to try and not grapple it. Yeah, grapple.
Right. Okay.
15.
Ooh, 15 on the dot.
On the nubbin.
Yeah, so you're able to kind of set this up, and it falls right into it. You kind of pin its arms down for a round and able to get some more strikes in as it's struggling to get out, and finally does kind of get through, but it's like limping now. It's so bad. So Sigurd, you have a chance to finish it off now.
All right, it's tied up, but it's starting to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, you 3, you there? Grab that rope. Get on it.
Who was?
I'm going to use persuasion on some passerbys.
All right. 27? What the heck? What level are y'all?
That was a 19, a 17 before that,
That's
an 18 before that.
We just made quick work of this homunculus.
So yeah, you get 3 kind of brawny guys that kind of pull it down, and it's struggling to get out, and it's just getting more and more tangled as y'all are just taking pot shots at it, and eventually once it's it kind of gets to a certain point, you see it just kind of being absorbed in like this magical like purple light, and it compresses down into a very small squirrel that immediately scurries underneath some of like this porch that this place has, and goes and disappears from view. Since y'all did not get these, one of my favorite ones was that you were going to be thrown through a window and land in the middle of a magically created skating rink for children, and you're going to have to make a dex save to get off. One was going to be that you were going to run into an adventuring group that like perfectly mirrored your own, but they were going to think that you were holding them back. And so they were going to be trying to kind of push you out of the way so they could get a swing at the thing. There were some that you were just going to take damage. But one was going to be like it hit you so hard that you landed on the roof. And so you were either going to need to take the next turn on the roof or use dex or something to get down. But let's just try to keep this for the second homunculus that's coming down the street right now. The DC is now 18.
And you can't use any of the skills you just used.
Yeah, still the same challenge, skill challenge. Trying to work in how we can use history.
And so yeah, go ahead. Both of y'all give. What is your passive? What is your passive perception for both of you?
11.
13.
15. You
13.
13. Oh, never mind. Neither of you saw it then. So it goes down and the like the three people who helped with the rope are like going down the streets, and they're like telling people like, did you see how I took it down? Yeah, I got that rope and I just brought it right down on him. It's amazing. And like they're getting a crowd going after them, and in all, but like things are starting. Mostly everybody has cleared off except for a few people watching, and so they're starting to clear as well. And so what will y'all do now?
Well, that sure was interesting.
It was fun.
Back to the wizards, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I think we come back into the wizard's place.
You're like brushing, brushing the stone off of you.
Yeah. It's like,
it's like, oh,
okay. Where were we? What were we doing?
I must confess, I owe you a great deal of gratitude. I think, yes, I think I'll work on your little problem personally as my way of thanking you for your service today.
Why, thank you.
It will take me some time. I'll have to consult the text. I do think I remember where that particular place was, but why don't you come back tomorrow evening?
Well, is there anything we can do to help?
Well, you've done quite a bit. I'm very concerned about Berberos, of course. I fear his madness has gotten the best of him. I don't know if he would listen to you, but he certainly won't listen to me.
What was his name?
Oh, his name is alias Berberos. He is a
Berberos.
Is a very, very powerful mage. He used to be one of our numbers on staff here, and I must admit I learned a lot from him. He's quite the wizard. But
you think he may be better off helping us with our problem than you?
I have a grudging respect for his skill, and so if you were able to convince him, I think that he would be able to find an answer probably quicker than I could.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, keep working on it. And
our faith is in you. A chorus. I smile like I've done a very good job remembering someone's name.
Yes. Well, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, come back by tomorrow evening. I think I might have something for you.
Very good.
Well, cheerio then.
Off we go. Are we gonna go talk to this Perveros?
Might be worth a shot. I don't have much faith in that guy.
He didn't seem too willing to help us until after we defeated a large humongulus in the streets.
Right. Do you think he would have been more forthcoming?
Mm-hmm. Let's go talk to Perveros.
All right. Well, the wizard can direct you in the right direction, and also Scarlet can as well. And as you meet up with her, you
Oh
see
yeah.
that the soot on her now has like the kind of gray color of the homunculus as well, and so she's just like covered in just grime and dirt and fine stone and everything. And she's like, "Blimey, that was amazing! You're really good."
All in a day's work of a hero, little Scarlet.
I especially like that part where you jumped up and got it by the neck and shoved your sword in its ear.
I learned that trick from an old master of mine.
Right, yeah, and when Sigurd here climbed up its leg and stuck a mace up its bum.
Sigurd,
I don't recall using a mace.
did you do that?
Well, I missed
I missed
I
that.
missed part of it, but it kind of looked like that.
That sounds pretty awesome if you did that, Sigurd.
Well, you can level whatever embellishments you feel.
All
If
right.
telling the story will net you a drink or two, feel free.
You will be directed to the edge of the ward where there is a kind of old stone tower, and you are well familiar with very powerful wizards who do not like to live in homes; they like to live in towers, and it is a sign of their station. And all of the wizard guild staff have their own towers in town here. And so this is about a 3 foot, that would be great. A 3-story tower that you can check out.
Before
Wizards
anyone,
like big towers, some like little tiny ones.
Right. That's all.
before anyone touches the gets near the tower, I think Artilicus puts his arm up to stop everybody, and he says, "Wait, I know about these, and I'm gonna examine the door for any kind of markings of any kind of stick figures that I may have to imitate."
There's a symbol on the door, and it appears to be magical to you, and it has it's like a circle with a horizontal line across it, and another circle where that line meets the edge on one side.
Artilicus is going to do his best to kind of put his arms out and put one up in like a flex, like a bicep flex, to try and like mimic those circles. like my body is the big circle, my bicep is the little circle, and my arm is outstretched for the line. Anything happen?
No.
I think we're safe.
Excellent. Thanks for clearing that up.
I'm going to knock on the door.
Okay. All right. Door is just kind of creaks open at your touch.
Hello.
You got to do that with more authority.
Scarlet comes
Hello?
in. It's like, "Hello."
Thank you very much. Is anyone home? Well, I suppose we'll have to wait for him to return.
Perhaps we should look around.
Well, breaking and entering is illegal.
There was no breaking involved. The door just opened.
True. It basically is an invite.
Scarlet will
And
say,
really,
you got to break and enter for you to be guilty. If you only do one, it doesn't count.
Ah, all right.
That's
We
why it's
won't
called
break a thing.
breaking and entering.
also, as a point of fact, the door opens so easily, he could be in trouble. We should definitely look to make sure he's safe.
Artilicus, his ears kind of perk up at the sound of someone in trouble. Someone could be in trouble in there? All right. Well, we'll go in, but no breaking anything.
All right.
I can agree to that.
All right. Who's going in first?
Of course, Artilicus.
Okay. All right. Roll me a con save.
Oh, great.
It is DC of 17.
Ooh, 17 on
Oh,
the...
on the dot. So you see that circle on the door flare up, and as you're walking through the door, like this spell hits you, and you're like, and your eyelids are getting heavy, but you're like, no. You kind of keep yourself awake, and you see that symbol has kind of flared up and is smoking now.
See?
Nicely done.
Told you. That would have been a lightning bolt had I not disabled it.
So you come into the first floor, and you see that there's like a stairway up, as well as a kind of a parlor, a dining room, and a kitchen on this floor.
Should we search all the rooms? Or just head to the top? Are there any signs that someone's been here?
It looks like it looks clean. What were you going to say, Sigurd?
Parlor might be worth checking. There might be some papers or something that will give us an idea.
All right. Let's check the parlor.
Okay. All right. Are you charging in, or are you taking a look first? What are you doing? How are you going in?
Is the door open?
Yeah.
I think Artilicus will like take a peek in, and he's weapons drawn, but still looking for someone to help.
Okay. All right.
Hello?
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
17. Oh my gosh. So you see there was another of the symbols on the door, and it flares up, and you immediately, like right away, you start getting annoyed at Sigurd. Like, that idiot. I don't know what his problem. And then before it really catches on, you like kind of shake it off. It's like, wait a minute, Sigurd's doing fine. I don't know what that was.
I'm gonna like kind of hold the door and like open it and close it a little bit, just like squeeze it around, like and to look at Sigurd and Scarlet and just say, be careful with this door. Something's weird with it.
All right. So yeah, give me investigations of the room.
Investigation is a +0.
9.
Okay, with 9 and 10. All right. So
what about Scarlet? What does Scarlet find?
You want her to come in with you?
Oh, of course.
I thought they were staying outside, her and Gabriella. Like, and Scarlett's trying to get in. It's like, no, let me go. And Gabriella's like, no, just why don't you stay out here? It's going to be much more safe.
Gabriella's not letting them come in.
I assume Scarlet is a well-skilled thief.
All right. So, like in this room, you you see like a large number of like magic books and stuff, and there's a book on the table of that seems reasonably old. It is the it says on the cover it says experiments and result in the symbol spell, and you're like looking through it and there's like these massive calculations that you do not understand at all.
Well, nothing of use here.
All right, so
I
that
feel like I'm
was
the wrong character for this.
So what was that? Was it the parlor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we move on up or to the other rooms?
Probably go up.
Okay. Let's go up.
Okay. All right. Second floor. There's a hallway. There's a couple of bedrooms and a bathroom.
Doors open or closed?
Doors are open. So one of the bedrooms, it looks like it gets more use. The other one seems to be like a guest bedroom, and doesn't really have much of things.
I'd like to, without entering, just look into the bedroom that gets more use and see if there's anything interesting I can see from the door.
Yeah, good. Give me a perception roll.
1.
Was that real? Dang. So no.
That's my investigation. A 1.
You think there might be a ghost behind the curtain, but other than that, no.
I don't think anyone slept in this room in a very, very long time. That's my assessment.
Interesting. Take a look around. I have to use the facilities since we're here.
Okay.
Are you walking in?
Yep. Carefully.
Are you? I mean,
yeah, I'll investigate as I go in.
okay. All right. You do see another one of the circles on the door. This one is a circle and like a little triangle shape.
Well, maybe I don't have to go after all.
All right.
That's all I need to use to get hit with an incontinent spell or something.
Is there a symbol on the bedroom door?
Yes.
I'm going to say to Sigurd, I think there's something about these symbols.
This one's like a circle with like a jagged line, 2 jagged lines through the middle.
Oh, really? I hadn't noticed the circles.
Yeah, there was one downstairs. Then there was this one here. And look, that bathroom you were looking at had one.
Oh, nice work picking those out. I'm glad to have you with me.
Do you know my magic? Okay. Is there another staircase up?
Yes, there is.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can figure anything out about the circles?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, yeah. So this is the symbol spell, and once you realize that, you'd be able to figure out what each one of them does. The one on the door is for fear, and so crossing it would set off the spell, and if you don't make the save, then you would be You would have the effect, whatever the effect was, for 1 minute.
That was the bedroom.
That was the bedroom, was fear. The bathroom is hopelessness, which I often feel when I'm sitting on the toilet.
Wait, did you hear that?
No,
I
what?
think I heard something in the bedroom.
What was that? I didn't hear anything.
We better check it out.
I'm gonna make. I know what you're trying to do, and I'm gonna make a roll to see if Artilicus can figure this out because I like it.
You want to roll against my deception?
Yeah, roll against your deception, and I'm just gonna give him a straight intelligence check.
Oh, dang. You rolled a 19 on deception. 13 on intelligence.
13. I'm gonna run into this room.
All right.
Sword drawn.
Give me that con save.
A 10.
You are just overwhelmed with fear. And it hits you all of a sudden. You drop everything that you're holding, and you must move at least 30 feet away from the glyph on each of your turns, if able. So you immediately drop your sword and start hightailing it out straight past Gabriella, who has been just absolutely smitten by you, and now is ashamed. This is what you have done. Sigurd is the worst wingman ever.
I'm just yelling, nope, 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 as I run.
About a minute later,
Don't mind him. I think he forgot something.
About a minute later, Artilicus comes back sheepishly and says, "I forgot my dagger down the hall." Sigurd, is there anything you want to do in that minute? It fires, and so if you want to check the room, you can.
Yeah, I might as well look around.
All right, yeah, roll me that investigation. 6, come
6.
on.
Oh, Sigurd is such a dick. But he's well-meaning. If it had been damaging or something, he wouldn't have done it.
I think after your investigation of the room, as you're coming out, is when I come running back in out of breath and seeing you at the doorway and just, no, don't go in there. The door is not good.
So, you know what? Go ahead and roll me perception, Artilicus.
Perception.
Yeah.
13.
Okay. All right. So Sigurd has moved an alchemy jar out of the way so that he can investigate for magic items. And you see him kind of put it all to the side of the room. And he has not paid attention to it at all, but he is looking underneath the bed and everything and finding nothing and getting frustrated as he does.
Alchemy jug is in the magic item.
Yeah.
The alchemy jug?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm going to Sigurd.
What?
Right there next to you on the table. I'm gonna pick it up. Do you know what this is?
Jug of some sort.
Um,
Probably chamber pot.
Chamber pot,
I'm
right
going
by
to
the bathroom.
I'm gonna take a chance here, and I'm gonna say that I don't need to be attuned for this. That's up to you, Deco. I'm trying to remember what I know about the alchemy jug.
Let me look it up. I
don't
think so.
think it requires a tune.
No.
I want to uncork the wine one and pour some for Sigurd.
Come on, D&D Beyond. What you doing? Yeah, let's go ahead and read it for people. It use an action to name one liquid from the table to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. So, yeah, absolutely. You have created a gallon of wine. And so you're just pouring it out.
Wine. It's anything.
Nice.
Anything
in the chamber pot. That's crazy.
Do you want some honey? We can make it honey, vinegar, oil, mayonnaise.
Gosh. 2
I
gallons.
don't know why you'd want mayonnaise. That stuff's terrible.
2 gallons of mayonnaise. My
2 gallons
goodness.
of mayonnaise.
Holy smokes. I want to vomit just thinking about it.
2 gallons of mayonnaise in the jug. I don't know. Artilicus was very excited about this, but he doesn't know how he feel about taking this, so he's going to put it back on the table. He's just going to be like, "This isn't our property. Can't break anything."
How big is it? It's just like...
It's about a gallon. So it's like a milk jug. Weighs 12 pounds.
How much equipment do I have on me? Let's see. Could I fit it in a backpack?
I'm sure you could. You should wear.
Right,
you should hang it off your belt. That way you can swig on it whenever you want.
Take a good old swig of mayonnaise.
Yeah, don't uncork the wrong one.
Gonna vomit. I absolutely hate mayo.
Oh man. Guys, I don't mind mayonnaise, but 2 gallons of it, that's a lot. Oh man. Okay, yeah. So that's what you found, and Sigurd has Artilicus has put it down. He's like, "No, it's not ours," and walked proudly out of the room, and Sigurd had just slipped that right into his backpack.
Upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to peek upstairs. I'm looking out for those symbols now.
All right. So upstairs you find another kind of entry hallway, and there's a workshop, a study, and another bathroom.
And certainly does like his bathrooms.
Right. You see in the study there's like this these really nice like leather chairs, and you see facing away from you, but sitting in one of the chairs facing toward the window. You see kind of the head of a very old man, and he seems to be sitting there, and you hear kind of a long sigh.
Excuse me, sir. The door was open.
What? What? Who's there? Who is this? Who are you?
I, Artilicus, sir.
Artilicus. Very good. Did you bring my groceries? You should just put him down in the kitchen.
The kitchen, yes. Of course, that's downstairs.
Yeah, right downstairs at the very, very bottom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No groceries to give to you. We came to ask for your help.
Ah, very good. Yes. I can help.
Haha. Have a look at Sigurd. See, we found someone that could help.
Excellent.
Come in. Come in.
Artilicus is going to look at the door.
Oh yeah, there's a symbol there.
No, that's okay. I'm fine right here.
Oh, don't worry about that. That one doesn't even work.
Nope. right here is good for Artilicus. Just gonna stand right here, if you don't mind.
Oh well, fine. Suit yourself. Come over here, and he'll come out, and he'll cross the hallway into the workshop, and it's like so you have come to know the deep secrets of the symbol spell. I can help you. And you see all of his, like, he's got like this whole like science experiment going on the table, and he's got a Bunsen burner going, and all this stuff, and you see like all of this equipment on the wall, and he has just a metric ton of spell components, and with I think Sigurd rolled Arcana on the spell. You would know that. Where are my components? D&D Beyond. Why are you doing this to me? Let me pull this up. It's like the one time I actually need to know what the actual components are, instead of just skipping over them like everybody else does. So you see like a lot of mercury and phosphorus, and what appears to be powdered diamond and opal, and like in just like a bin there that you recognize as specifically for the symbol spell.
We've
Okay.
come to ask for your help in separating some conjoined twins without harming either of them.
Oh. Well, that's difficult. So with the symbol spell, you can cause death. That would be a separation. Let me see. Let me think.
Yes, but that would also harm them.
Yeah, Discord would have them argue a lot. Maybe they would want to go in separate rooms afterwards.
Well, they're physically attached to each other.
Yeah.
They're conjoined.
Fear would be awkward with one trying to run away from the other one. Hopelessness, that sounds like they're probably already there.
Yes, I don't think that spell would do them any good.
Pain, sleep, stunning is one of them. Very attractive, like stunning. Wait, that's the wrong meaning of that word.
Don't think that's the stunning that you mean.
Oh no,
They're both kind of cute.
That doesn't help us at all, but it's good to know.
Perhaps there's some other spell besides symbol that could help.
Well,
I mean, you did make that homunculus, right?
Wait, that's where I recognize you. You are the angel.
Yes, some have called me that.
Are you one of those celestials?
Yes, the blood of celestials flows within my veins. I am a true hero at heart. One that will not rest until all evil is vanquished from this world.
Well, okay.
I had my hand on my chest, and I was holding my sword up while I was saying
hopefully
that.
you got the sword from where you dropped it earlier, from when you fled in fear.
I did not. And so when
where is
I
it?
say that and realize I don't have the sword. But then when I finish, I do say, "Excuse me one moment," and I'm gonna go get the sword.
Okay, all right. I think I recognize you too. You an angel?
I am not. I'm merely an emissary.
Okay. Well, very nice. My name is Alias. I caused some problems with the police at some point.
Is that your name, or is that just what people call you?
Ah, clever. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Well, I think I might have something. Come over here. Check this out.
What is the symbol?
Sleep. Trying my hardest to get y'all to go through a doorway. If y'all had more,
What's that, Lieutenant? Oh, hold on. I'll be right there.
if y'all had more people, each room actually has 1d4 symbols in the book. But I figured with only 2 of you, that would be a little mean.
That's kind of brutal.
It would be kind of hilarious, especially if a Discord one hit y'all.
I have no.
Well, that'd be like normal for us.
if a Discord hit Barricker and an Avalon, that would be a normal day.
I have no counter spells or not counter spells, dispel magic. None of that. Artilicus comes back from getting his sword. Was the doorway down there trapped again?
No.
Or did I?
Once you
Okay.
trip it, you trip it.
Okay.
That, like, I don't know if that's actually how spell symbol works, but that would be kind of ridiculous if that would be horrible, actually.
Sigurd, have you gone in there where he's beckoning to you?
Not yet. When you come back, Mateo, I hate to do this, but you may have to slap me in a minute.
Okay. Thank
So
you
I'll
for the
walk
heads
in.
up.
Going in?
Yep.
Con save. Oh, with
13.
a 13, you take one step and just fall flat on your face.
I think this is my job that he wanted me to do.
This was
and I'm going
this
to
was what,
slap him awake.
like Artilicus after he drank that last ale last night, and he just fell right over. That was Sigurd right then.
I'm gonna slap him awake.
Okay, all right. So yeah, you fry the symbol, and as you fall down, he looks up at Artilicus like, no, just come on. That one doesn't even work. I'd walk right through it.
But yes, but my friend here has fallen asleep because of it. I think they're still triggering.
Oh dear. And you slap him, and he wakes up. And so as you come in, go ahead and give me perception rolls.
$18.
Okay.
17.
Y'all both see in the corner there is an owl. But it looks a little messy, like it hasn't been taking care of its feathers, and so it's just kind of, the feathers are kind of sitting at weird angles and such. And as it moves, you like hear like the whirling of clockwork as it kind of moves around.
Interesting bird. Don't think I've heard one with that kind of song.
Who?
The owl.
Sorry about that. It was a long trip.
Oh yes. It's very, very useful. Very useful. That one.
The owl.
Yeah. So I am looking here. I believe there was once a use for the mirror. It was a variant of the mirror image spell. That might work in this case. I need to. I don't have my books here. I don't have all my books here. Come down to the library. Let's see if I have anything. And he'll go downstairs into the library.
I'm gonna get excited. It looks like he might have something.
Was there a library on the second floor? No, there was not. Oh no. It was the parlor had stuff, had books in the first floor. Which y'all have already set off. And so he'll walk by. He's like, somebody set off my symbol spell. Be careful.
Oh, yes. That was me. I apologize.
Oh. Well, goodness. I'll have to redo all of these. Come. And he'll kind of look through his books and say, so, you say that you want... What was it? Was it you want to create a twin for your girlfriend or something?
No.
No, your girlfriend is a twin, and you're sick of her sibling.
They're conjoined.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And we need to separate them without hurting them.
Right. Yes. In the Discord symbol, just right out. Yeah.
Well, yes, they have to be separated somehow. They're physically connected.
Right. And living afterwards.
Yes, living.
Right. Yeah, that's the tricky part. Fireball would do it,
Well, yes, that is basically what they were trying to do in the town before we stopped them and said we'll get a professional.
Clever. Yes. Okay. Well, I think that variation of the mirror image spell might be useful. At least when you're looking at wizardry. But
how can you do it?
I need my books. So I want you to do something for me.
We're here in the area with the books. Yes, go on.
No, I left some books in the Wizards Guild.
Oh, well, we can go get them. Come on, why don't you come on with me and we'll clear this all right up. We've got a contact at the Wizards Guild.
Ah, very good. Yes, if you can get me inside, then I can get my books and extract my vengeance on Atticorus. He kicked me out,
I'm sorry. You said vengeance.
Vengeance.
I thought we were getting books.
Yes, both at the same time. This is what's called killing two birds with one fireball.
No, but we don't want to kill either of them. You don't understand. We would just want to separate them.
Not the twins.
They're
Atticorus.
physically connected. You're going to kill Atticorus.
Yes.
Why?
Vengeance. He kicked me out of the guild. I taught him everything I knew.
Well, I mean, are they your books? Really? Or are they the school's books?
Well, they named the school after me. So, whose books are they? My name is Alias Wizards Guild.
Mr. Wizards Guild, one moment, please. I'm going to turn.
I'm just grinning because this is great.
I'm going to say, I think I lost the plot a little bit. Should we trust him with these books?
Not a chance.
Okay. I'm going to turn back around to him. Is there anyone else that you could refer us to?
Well, best wizard I know is
Someone who
Atticorus.
could perform this.
Yeah, if you catch him before he dies, then that'd be a great one to choose. He's very good.
Out
Hey,
of chorus.
yeah,
Great.
and
And you say these
actually,
books that you needed
actually, his
are at the,
specialty is probably more in line, which is I'm really kind of a, I have my niche, like I'm like, okay, have you done any work in like in the symbol spell? I have several books on the topic published.
No, I
No?
can't say that I
Mm.
have. I simply get magic delivered to me from the divine.
Well, that would make sense for an angel.
Why did
Yes,
he kick
well-
you out?
Jealousy. Look it. I went to lecture one time in the buff, but it was to make a point. And they didn't understand the point.
In the buff, you say?
Well, yeah. Here. And he'll take off his robe. And you will see a symbol spell like engraved on his chest. And he says, "Look at this!" And it immediately flares, and both of you do con saves.
Well, I walked into that one.
9.
21.
Artilicus falls dead asleep. Not dead though. That was poor choice of words.
Dead asleep.
And he's like, "Oh, see, that's what my students did." And he puts his robe back on. I thought it was dreadfully funny.
Give me a second. I need to return a favor.
So are we going to the Wizards Guild or no?
Why don't you let us take care of it?
Oh, I see. Very good. Yes.
Now, removing your little problem is a little above and beyond what we were looking at doing.
Hmm.
So you see what I'm getting at here? Some sort of compensation, maybe?
Yes. You want me to give you symbol tattoos?
Can they let us do what you just did?
Yes. You want to make people who see you naked fall immediately asleep.
I mean, no. I mean,
I think Hopeless Despair would work better for him.
is there a tattoo I could get that would allow me to shoot bolts of holy energy?
No.
Okay. Well then, I'll keep looking elsewhere. I'll let you know if I find anything.
All right. Well, very good. Now, off with you. I shall await your return. Come. And you gotta start shuffling you out.
Very, very well. It was good talking to you, Mr. Wizard School. Thank you for your help, I guess.
Yes. Very good. All right. Off with you. Goodbye. And he will, as you step out, he will shut the door, but he doesn't shut it all the way, and it immediately opens again. And he's just walking back to the stairway. He's like, "What was I doing? Oh yes, the symbol spell."
Well, I'm glad we got out of that one.
It was enlightening.
Back to the school.
Sure.
What time of day is it?
It's getting toward the evening now.
Okay. He did say that Atticus, I think is his name, would be the better option. And we got that info of the mirror image spell, the modified mirror image spell. So maybe we should go talk to Atticus before calling it, turning in for the night.
That is my thought.
Yeah.
Now, he did say it would take him some research time, so if you're just checking in on his progress, he probably won't be done till tomorrow.
Well, I'd like to talk to him anyway.
Okay.
Same way, I'm gonna enter into that hall and call out, "Hello, I'm looking for Atticus."
You do see somebody that you saw in there earlier will like make a symbol in the air, and it lights up, and just a few seconds later, Atticus comes up, and as he does, you hear flapping behind you, and you turn around, and that bird, that owl from the tower, comes in and lands right on Artilicus's shoulder, and it goes whoo whoo, and then it kind of cranks a little bit, and then you hear Alias's voice going, "Just a tip: when you go kill Atticus, he likes to use mirror image, but it's always the left one." And Atticus kind of furrows his brow, goes, "It is always the left one. I didn't know that he knew that."
Yeah, you may want to mix that up.
Yes, always keep the enemy confused, is what I always say.
I assume then you've met Barbaros, and he has sent you to kill me.
No, actually, he actually recommended you for the job that we had asked you to do initially. He gave you a second recommendation, and also said that there were some books of his here that could contain something about a modified mirror image spell that could help us.
Oh. I think he's right. Huh. That's very clever. Yes, that's very clever. Okay. Well, it's a shame, really, what happened to him.
Yes. What did happen?
It was the Mercury. That much focus on one spell that uses it as a spell component. Over time, it took his mind.
I could see how that'd be a problem.
Well, this is very good. I think I will have an answer for you tomorrow then. That gives me much more confidence.
Excellent. Was there anything else he asked us to do? This is me, the player, thinking.
He didn't ask you to do anything.
Okay.
He just asked you go talk to the wizard if you wanted to try to get him into some treatment, which you did not do. You decided to, go kill his enemies instead.
Artilicus is humoring him at the moment.
I did understand that. Yes.
Yeah, I guess it's a turn in for the evening and see what he can come up with tomorrow.
Right. Well, as you sleep, and this will be the last thing we do for the evening, but as you find your rooms, get dinner, find your rooms, and all of that.
First off, Scarlet, you'll join us for dinner, of course.
Will I? Yes, of course. And she eats like as much as Artilicus. Easy. She just wolfs it down.
Artilicus, not to be outdone, tries to look down more.
Um, every time Sigurd looks around, Gabriella will like kick him in the shin and glare at him and just mouth, "No,
What is your problem?
no."
What are you talking about?
Don't being a wingman.
Not tonight. You just got here. Jeez.
As you both go to sleep, and the other members of the party will have the same dream when they return to us. But you all have a dream, and in the dream you are looking at a woodland trail flanked by birch trees and a carpet of springtime flowers. The sky is darkening with dusk as two figures walk down the trail. One of them is a beautiful red-haired woman wrapped in a luxurious green cloak that matches her eyes. And Sigurd, roll me a wisdom roll. Okay.
17.
So this is how much of this detail you remember in the morning. But this woman has the same features as the woman you met back in Darwich, the rich woman in the bar, who I believe his name was Delilah. She looks different. Her hair color's not the same, but the features are very similar. Walking next to her is a woman with long black hair and green skin, dressed in an ox blood cloak. The green-skinned woman has the appearance of a hag, but is younger and mildly less repulsive than you would otherwise imagine. You sense some other shadowy figures following at a respectful distance. The two women are talking, and unlike the previous dream, you can hear their voices. The hag smirks as she mutters, "The Duchess would shortly thereafter enter into her eternal slumber, as shall all tyrants." The red-haired woman nods and stops, spotting something lying on the small side trail. "Oh, poor dear," she coos as she picks up a small bird, a dead starling. The woman reaches into her pocket and pulls out a pinch of white dust. She sprinkles on the bird as they continue to walk. "Even the dead shall have beauty to add to the world," she says to the hag, as if lecturing her student. She pricks her finger with her dagger and touches a drop of blood on the bird's head. "Thus is the world again made whole," she whispers, adding an incantation in some strange tongue. The bird suddenly twitches, flapping its broken wing wildly. "Well, you have your orders," continued the red-haired woman, addressing the hag. "It is again time for the festival to be visited on Allenford. Pray the gods torment their souls, and if they don't, then we shall." She kisses the bird on the beak and releases it into the air. It takes to the sky, spasmodically fluttering into the trees where it joins what you now realize is a large flock of similar birds nesting in the branches. The flock suddenly becomes unsettled and explodes into the sky, fleeing their new undead member. The last image of your dream is of that broken bird fluttering after its unwelcomed family. But there we shall end for the evening.
Very nice. That was fun.
Wow.
That was a blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that turned out well. I appreciate y'all. That was good. Thanks, chat for hanging out. We really do appreciate that, and for torturing the party with disadvantage rolls, which I always appreciate. We are Jeff, what is the episode that just came out ended the Wizards of Wines. And so
Yes,
I
you
think
are.
yeah, I think we have an episode back in the town. And then we're probably heading to the next quest, which is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I think it all gets really great from here on out.
I agree. This quest and the stuff afterwards, I think have all been really solid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pumped to hear more. I was working on the music for the Amber Temple today, and it's coming out really nicely.
Awesome.
So yeah, if y'all have not checked out that, please do. The new Dice and Dreary soundtrack, The Dragon and the Witch, are out. That is all the season 2 music, and it was really good, if I do say so myself.
It is.
But yeah, y'all got anything else want to let people know about?
The only thing that I have to say is Blue Velvet tomorrow, I believe around 4 p.m. Pacific, is going to be having a trivia, movie trivia night over on her stream that I will be hosting.
Nice.
Just the trivia portion of it. And we're going to be playing Jeopardy, which is my own variation on Jeopardy.
Nice. Yeah, those are
Sounds fun.
I haven't seen that game, but I think I caught a good chunk of the last trivia night, and it was really fun.
Yeah, the trivia. That was the first night we did it.
Oh, gotcha.
So that was yeah. That was just us trying. This night I'm gonna try. I got a Jeopardy game board creator and put in a bunch of my own movie questions into it, and then they're gonna have to answer my ridiculous questions.
Okay, well, the movie trivia that I learned today that is probably going to be on the board, so y'all will know ahead of time, is that the movie Annabelle stars a woman named Annabelle, which I think is just wrong. But what are you gonna do?
They went out of their way for that.
Yeah. All right. So, Dawn of the Necromancer is now scheduled consistently on the second Saturday of every month, and so our next Necromancer will be the 12th of next month. I am going to be recording the audiobook for the first big section of the new novel. I was thinking about doing it this week. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but it'll be in the next couple of weeks, and we are going to have an album release party. I'm trying to find a date that Ningilak can join me, and she's the one who played violin on the album, and she's guys, I mean, the stuff she played on the album just blew me away. I was so happy with it, and I'll get her to tell some stories. She has played for Uematsu. She's played with him conducting before, and she's done a lot of really cool stuff like that. So hopefully I can find a date where she'll be able to join us, because she's really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, so stay tuned for those dates. But otherwise, yeah, let's find if we don't have anything else we need to plug. Let's see if anybody's streaming that we can go raid.
Nice. Techno Funk Boy is streaming.
I haven't gone to hang out with Hank Bud lately. Hank Bud's fun. He builds guitars.
Really?
Yeah. It's really cool. So let's go do that. All right. Thank y'all. Thanks everybody, and we will catch you next time.
Good night, folks.
You have 3 seconds to say bye.
Bye.
That was only 2.8.